show you the true power of Saiyans.
Don't worry. You'll be seeing all your little friends again soon enough.
Shut that trap! I'll be sending you to hell! Just die! You're done! I will destroy you! Say your prayers! Ah! I'll roast you! Flamestorm! Don't you dare look down on Saiyans! Ready for a beatdown? Aim! Falling! Feeling nice and toasty?
And here we have Tora! Or Torador. I like calling him Torador, but his name is Tor or Toma. I will be going with the Funimation English translations for them. If you don't like it, go cry about it. This is actually Tora's first debut in basically any mainline Dragon Ball game. I don't know if he's in Heroes, I would assume so. I don't believe he's in Dokkan. I know he's in Legends, though. Or is it Dokkan? It's one of them. I know he's in Dokkan or Legends, or maybe he's in both Dokkan and Legends. But this is Tora. Kind of surprising that he got added, considering Tora basically does one thing, and one thing only. With that being mentioned, though, they managed to make, I think, a pretty decent moveset for him, and I'm happy to have him. Honestly, I've always wanted Bardock's whole crew in a game, and I think we're only missing one character now. I don't remember who it is, though, but we have Fasha and Tora. I think we only need one more. Then we can have the whole Bardock crew, which is pretty damn cool. I do wish they give us Kanasa as a fighting stage. I almost actually put this map in the Comet Kakamori stage, or I'm calling that map New Planet Vegeta instead of Open Fields Winter variant. New Planet Vegeta. Well, it is sort of a New Planet Vegeta. It's going to be the map where, you know, Goku fights Broly. I almost put him there because it looks like Kanasa, sorta. But he only really in this game there is no Kanashin, so he does fight Dodoria and is killed by Dodoria. And this is a map that looks close enough to a random wasteland. But anyways, Tor. He has pretty basic feeling combos. Like, these feel pretty basic. Say through his he has this medium level speed. I don't hate him, though. He's not a bad character. His basic attacks and combos are not bad at all. And since there is no baseline for this character, you know, I'm not really expecting a whole lot. I do like that they gave him this like blue, like fiery key. Especially this right here. Oh, that just looks good. They really went all out with this like whole fire effect for him. And also, I think it looks really cool. But yeah, his whole combos are really nice. Not as good as Bardock's, but I think it gets a hold that he's like more of like a brawler. I do believe this is a new grab. If not, it does seem pretty basic, and that's fine. We get a nice volley from him. It's this purplish. He basically fires a bunch of purple fireballs. Again, I like the charge up. I like the color of the blast. We don't really have a lot of characters that have these color blasts. So, you know, it looks really nice, and it's kind of this like light indigo almost, like when the explosion happens, as you see there. I mean, it's more purple, but you can kind of see like a hint of like a indigo bluish hint in the balls. I do like this volley though. Like I said, they have like this cool purplish flame effect. He charges it in a unique way. I believe this is also named something different too, instead of full blast volley. So that's nice to see. And again, I'm not too fussed about him having a volley. Like, what really could you give it him? You gave him like the one blast he did as his ultimate, and the volley looks unique, and I'm fine with this. You know, not a lot of expectations. Now we have Blaze Storm or Flame Storm. Now, with the way Tora charges this, you would expect this to be one of the what like I like to call eruption moves, similar to Nappa's volcanic explosion / giant storm, and Omega / Sin's ultimate and super, along with Frieza's Death Storm. But this is more of a area wave effect. It is one of the more it is one of the sweeping ones, and I like the way he charges it. I like the fire around him, and I like that it kind of stays this wall of charging flame. I do think it would be better if it was more of a fiery eruption, but these moves are barely ever done right in sparking. It's very unfortunate that he's stuck with two moves that could be actually honestly really fucking awesome if they were in something like PT3 or RB2, and Sparking Zero mistreats the volleys and these sweeping and the eruption attacks. I mean, the sweeping attacks are new for this game, but they feel really lazy sometimes, and they're some of my least favorite ones. This one though looks really pretty, looks really cool, and I think it's pretty good. Now, this is one of my favorite ultimates. I think it looks good. Burning volley. The way that he charges his hand, gathers the fire, and then throws it is awesome. The way that we get to see a close-up of the opponent before they get engulfed by the bluish flames is cool. I do wish we got to see them more burning before it like exploded, similar to the head Kanasin from Bardock, the father of Goku, because this is the move that he uses to kill the head Kanasin that gives Bardock his ability to see the future. Again, just a really wicked ultimate. I just love the way it's charged, fires, and hits. I do wish that we got to see more of the like inner explosion is more fiery, but it's like it's like a huge fiery palm fist. And again, I think it's cool. I think for what Tor is in the series, they did a really good job at making Tor into a character that has one attack. I think has a really cool looking moveset. And honestly, I was really interested to see what they did for Tor, and I think they thoroughly impressed me. I mean, if I had to give something, maybe he could have gotten a rush into like a volley, or maybe flame volley could have been a whole like rush where he rushes the opponent, or maybe punches them back, then throws it at the opponent, so as they are nailing trying to get up, it just engulfs them and burns them to death. Could have been a cool move. But those are suggestions. I think Tor is really well done. I think Bardock's whole crew in this game, Fasha included, spoiler, is amazingly done. There's only a few things here and there that I would honestly change, and so far, this DLC has literally been hitting it out of the park because it feels like I have a lot to play. I have a lot to play. I have a lot to praise with this DLC, and I think that's a good thing. Considering how much I've ragged on this game in the past, it definitely seems like they are slowly but surely improving everything.
No need to take things too far. Our bodies are our livelihoods, after all.
Go easy on me, please.
Don't get cocky now. Oh, no, you don't.
This isn't a
Quite.
I won!
Don't get cocky now. I'm still in this. Like a...
My injury's bothering me a bit. This isn't over. You're wide open.
I'll roast you. Flamestorm!
I won!
You're done! Ready for a beatdown? Flame falling! Feeling nice and toasty? Say your prayers!
More hit.
Don't doubt it! Over here! Over here!
Back off!
That there was Saiyan strength. How'd you like it?
Anyways, we do not have a character to rank Tora against. Similar to Chi-Chi, so I'm just gonna give my full thoughts here. I think Tora's a B-ranked character. I think what holds him back is how Sparking Zero presents its volleys and its eruption moves and how it's done the sweeping moves. I feel like the sweeping moves should be bigger, honestly, and should carry more ground, in my personal opinion. I mean, not that it has to, but, you know, I would like it to. But, you know, it, you know, really ever does. I just wish, yeah, I mean, Sparking Zero's getting better little by little every day. There are a few duds in this DLC, but overall, it's a fucking damn good DLC. And I'm happy that I'm basically getting to cover almost all of it. There are some characters that I obviously won't get to cover for a little bit. I'm thinking of, you know, S17, Hellfighter 17. Well, actually, that's not true. Basically, the only GT character that we're not covering is Nova, and it's because I've already done Z17, and if S17 and Hellfighter 17 were in the game, I would have done them, so I'm going to be doing them along with ZGT17. So, also, stay tuned for that. That's going to be really cool. to do and go over. But yeah, Tora, cool character overall. Glad he's in such a undercutted character. I'm surprised a couple of people really wanted him. And honestly, I'm happy that we got him. Unlike, say, Champa, who I consider to be the worst DLC character in this game. Well, him and Mighty Mask fucking suck. But more on them when we eventually get to Mighty Mask. Cause I have some harsh words for Mr. Mask. By the way, I'll be doing him after Fasha. So after Tora, we're doing the 4 Gohans, Fasha, then Mighty Mask. And then we'll be moving on to our normal schedule with Super Garlic Jr., Demon King Piccolo, and the 2 other Piccolos that got new attacks. Then we're gonna moving on to Dr. Relo, and then you guys will see who it is. To say a certain masked person. It's time for your Bardock, everybody. Anyways, yes, for a character that got very little, Tora has a good moveset in my opinion. Honestly, this could have been way worse. And I like that they were able to somewhat use their heads to come up with something really cool. I just was Sparkling Zero just had a better volleys and better eruption moves. Could have been cool. You know what I'm saying? His ultimate's one of my favorites, though. With that being said, though, yes, I think Tora's a B character. See, I don't think he's bad just because he has a couple of, like, 2 stock moves. What makes him unique is the way he fires them. And how they are represented, I think. He doesn't feel like a stock character to me, which is why he's not C. I think he's B simply because of that. I do think he is a little bit... I do think he's lower than Chi-Chi. I think Chi-Chi's a high B, and I think he's a middle B. I think we should be using him as our measuring stick for what makes a mid-Sparking Neo character, and using Mighty Mask for what makes a bad Sparking Neo character, and using Super Saiyan Bardock on what makes a good Sparking Neo character. Because I think that these 3 characters highlight the lows, middles, and highs of this DLC. Anyways, on to Gohan! I've been waiting to do it.